Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel for this Monday morning, afternoon or evening, crossover where you may be at. I hope everyone is well. I apologise for the croaky throat. I've currently got it seems like I've got a bit of a sore throat and some health issues going on, but I want to talk about a situation I recently went through, that I recently experienced, and basically it's about harassment. So if you are triggered by the word harassment, or if you've gone through someone harassing you that is not warranted, or you didn't want it, you didn't ask for it, I went through the situation, and as an autistic person I think it's right to talk about it. I think it's right to explain it. I think it's right to put it out there and help people understand what harassment is. So basically I had someone harassing me, and I'm not going to name them because I don't want to draw attention to them or cause trouble for them. So basically I had someone harassing me at a local social club party, and basically he made me feel really, really intimidated. He made me feel really, really small. He said things that weren't very nice about me, and this person shouldn't have been talking to me in the first place. And as an autistic person, intimidation, harassment, unwanted contact, unwanted socialisation can be very, very difficult to handle and to react to, and unfortunately I didn't do the best way of trying not to react to it. I did get upset, and I walked out of the social club into the car park to have a cry to calm down, because I was in such a distressed state of mind, and I was in one point considering going home. And luckily some friends of mine that were there at the situation managed to reassure me, talk me down, calm me down, and say, Jem, look, you're not going home, you've not done anything wrong, you didn't provoke it, you didn't start it, you didn't say anything to the person to provoke it, you didn't open your mouth and be rude or disrespectful or cuss or anything like that, which I didn't. And I felt very, very intimidated. I felt very, very small. I felt very, very lonely. I felt very, very anxious and isolated, and that's what people who harass do. They like to target the person to make them feel small and petrified and frightened and isolated and worried that something's going to happen to them potentially, or something's going to be said to publicly humiliate them, embarrass them, make them appear to be a bit of a narcissistic person or a controlling person. And this is what this person did to me. He made me feel very, very anxious, very, very upset, very, very frightened, very, very small, and I felt like I had no way out but to either go home or to go outside and cool down, because I was getting to a point where my anxiety was getting the best of me, and it was getting to a point where I couldn't physically function properly. And I was trying to enjoy my night seeing Andy and enjoy myself having a good time dancing, socialising. As an autistic person I really find it hard enough to do anyway, and I was in such a point where my anxiety was just building and building and building and building and building and building and building to the point where I was about to lose my shit. And I managed to get calmed down by some friends, and they're like, Jem, this isn't worth it, don't react, don't get upset, it's not your fault, don't get angry, and you need to come back in and enjoy the rest of the night. So I kind of took some deep breaths and had a quick few minutes to think about it, and they're like, come on Jem, come on Jem, you're bigger, you're better than this, you're stronger than this, you're more intelligent than this, come on Jem, come back indoors. I was like, so I stand outside going over and over, doing some deep breaths and give myself time to think, and basically make myself feel more better about myself. So I did that for a few breaths, went outside, took a deep breath, and my friend's like, come on Gemma, you can't let this person make you feel like you're a victim, you can't make this person feel like you're small and that it's your fault or whatever. So I went back in, I danced to the final few songs, I enjoyed them, I was crying for most of it because I was so stressed out and anxious about it. And then I went to see Andy again the following day, and still had a really bad lot of anxiety. At first I didn't want to dance. I was like, no, not doing it, not dancing, not doing it. And then my friends Lisa and them were like, come on Jem, you gotta dance, you can't let this whole situation just make you feel crap. You can't just let one person's feelings, actions, words affect you. And basically that's what I did. I got up, I danced, and Annie then decided to sing the first 2 songs and put "Oh Gem Gem, oh Gem Gem, oh my Gem Gem" all through the song. "Oh Gemma," and I'm just like, oh, I could feel myself getting flushed. Like, oh my god, like, I'm still getting a bit rosy cheeked now thinking about it. And, you know, he really made me feel special and big and wanted and included. And, you know, he really made me forget about the shit that I'd gone through, the negative situation that I'd gone through, the situation that I was facing, that I had faced. And, you know, then he talked to me privately and said, you know, I talked to the person in question, and, you know, he's supposedly apologised, which, you know, come by, whatever, it's fine. Well, it's not fine, but obviously he took the guts to apologise, whatnot. But, you know, and he was like, Gem, please don't get upset. You know, everything's good. Like, I know who I believe you, Gem. You know, I have your back. If it happens again, I'll stop the music. I'll call out the person and I'll ask them to leave. Like. And just having that little bit of reassurance to go, hey, everything's cool. Like, you're fine, Gem. Everything's going to be good. You know, it's not going to happen again. This was a one-off, shitty little moment that happened in my life that put me off, that put my guard down, that made me feel shit, that made me feel really like I was a bad, narcissistic, evil, nasty piece of work. And, yeah, I wanted to share this with you. I wanted to let you know you're not alone if you do go through something like this. Or if you do go through a situation where someone talks bad about you, or, you know, makes you feel like you're absolute worthless, then you're not alone. There's things you can do. Get away from the person. Don't respond to them. Don't retaliate. Walk away. You know, tell somebody you feel is your trusted friend, and let them know, hey, I'm being harassed. It's unwanted. I didn't ask for it. I didn't start it. I didn't provoke it. You know, just I don't want to be left alone. And make sure you reach out to somebody. Do not take it in silence. Do not let the person win, because you are the better and stronger person. And I had to be remembered about that today and yesterday. And, you know, everyone's like, Gem, come on, you're bigger, you're better, you're stronger, you're this, you're this, you're this. And it took me till today to sit and go, oh my god, like, they're so right, because I am better, I am stronger, I am more mature, I am this, I am a good dancer, I am a friendly person, I'm a damn good fucking good person. Like, I'm not let some one dude upset me to a point where my anxiety was making me cry. I'm not going to sit here and make myself cry, because I'm better than that. And yes, it still sucks that I was harassed and I didn't want it or need it, but I hope this video helped somebody. Please like, comment, share and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.